Hello everyone, welcome back to Claire Reacts. If you're new here, I'm Claire, and today we're watching Fellowship of the Ring Part 2. This is Editor Claire because I wanted to say a few things before we begin. Number one, stop being mean to me in the comment section. People keep commenting telling me that I'm stupid because I don't know what's going on. That's kind of the point of a first-time watch. And with that being said, I did go in completely blind. No book knowledge, no nothing at all. I knew who Gollum was because of the Gollum voice meme. That's it. And last thing, I leave a note about this, but I did have absolutely no concept of the time that was passing in this because they really don't tell you. If you haven't read the book, you're going to have no idea. And I haven't read the book. So I didn't know that I wrote this down. Gandalf was in Minas Tirith for 17 years before he came back to see Frodo. So Frodo had the ring in his house for 17 years. And then it took them 1 month to get to Rivendell, and then apparently they spend 2 months in Rivendell. So this movie is over the course of a very long time. I did not know that, so if I say something that coincides with the time passing, that's why. I just had no idea. But anyway, as usual, I'll include the intro that I did for immersion purposes, so I hope you guys enjoy, and here you go. Hi everyone, welcome back to Claire Reacts. My name is Claire, and today is a part 2 of Fellowship of the Ring, the Lord of the Rings first movie, so if you haven't seen part 1, make sure you go watch that. It's up on my page. But today, like I said, is the second half of the first movie. It was super long, so I split it into 2 parts. So now we're getting into the action. We have just discovered they are the Fellowship of the Ring. They have just been given that name by Lord Elrond. I wrote down all the names because I was getting confused. So we are just going to jump right into it because I'm assuming you've come here directly from part 1. So I am super excited. If you want the whole unedited version, obviously, Patreon. And let's get into it. I wanna heal. I wanna feel. I'm so excited. I am sad we're leaving this area though. It's so beautiful. Oh. Maybe this is who he was talking about? She thought Rivendell was safe. Nothing's safe in Rivendell, it seems.
That you'd never escape your
Oh,
fate.
he's actually talking. I need to turn on captions. Okay, so this is his mother.
The power to wield it.
I do not want that power.
You are the last of that bloodline. There is no other.
My old sword, Sting. It's so light. Yes, made by
Oh, for a second I forgot he was here and I thought this was a flashback.
blue when orcs are close.
Ooh. I do know from general lore that orcs are
light as
very
a feather.
dangerous. Whoa.
And as hard as dragon scales.
Okay, at least he was gonna leave without giving us this stuff? He was just gonna disappear and be like, oh, I guess I'll leave that iron forged blade and chain link at home. Oh well.
My old ring. I should very much like to hold it again.
No.
Last time.
No. Thank you. Oh my god!
I'm sorry I brought this upon you.
My goodness, I almost just had a heart attack.
I'm sorry for everything.
You crazy old...
The ring-bearer is setting out on the quest of Mount Doom. On you who travel with him, no oath nor bond is laid to go further than you will.
I'm curious how old the others are supposed to be, the hobbits.
May the blessings of elves and men and all free folk.
Free folk?
The Fellowship awaits the ring-bearer.
I almost just said, do you think he's wearing a wig?
Mordor Gandalf. Is it left or right?
Left.
Good sign. Your leader doesn't know where he's going. I saw an interview with the... he's very handsome. I saw an interview with the casting director or someone, and he said that it was really hard to find people to cast as elves because they have a really particular look to them, but it was super easy to cast everyone else. So I kind of want to see the other elves because I do agree so far with the casting of all of them. They look very regal. Maybe not the girl in the back. She just kind of looks regular. No offense to her. Again, this soundtrack is so good.
We must hold this course west of the Misty Mountains for 40 days.
40 days?
Lothlórien will still be open to us. From there, our road turns east to Mordor.
Very good.
They look so little.
Good, then. Thanks. Faster.
Is he eating during it?
We could pass through the mines of Moria. My cousin Balin would give us a royal welcome. I would not take the road through Moria unless I had no other choice.
Sorry. Gentlemen, that's enough.
Oh!
What is that?
Nothing, it's just a wisp of cloud.
Wrong.
Crabine from Dunland. Hide! Hurry! Right up! Cover!
Are they birds or?
Spies of Saruman. Passage south is being watched. We must take the pass of Carathrus.
Of course. Oh. Barefoot? No.
Boromir. It is a strange fate that we should suffer so much fear and doubt over so small a thing, a little thing.
Don't.
Give the ring to Frodo. As you wish.
Boromir? Okay, so they're also calling Boromir. What the heck? I thought his name was short hair guy. Where is that? Legolas. Boromir? Is that first name, last name? Taking notes. Ugh, God, this looks horrible. Hamster wheel. This looks just like Elden Ring.
So, Gandalf, you tried to lead them over Caradhras.
If the mountain defeats you, will you risk the more dangerous road?
I'm assuming we're gonna have to go over that pass that...
Trying to bring down the mountain! We must turn back! No!
Who's gonna die? Sindarin. Quenya. They've got to turn back after that. Oh no. Alright, who's dead? Just give it to me straight.
We must get up the mountain! Make for the cup of Rohan! We cannot pass over the mountain! Let us go under it! Let us go through the mines of Moria.
Moria, you fear to go into those mines. The dwarves
Dwarf.
don't.
Okay, he's a dwarf.
You know what they awoke in the darkness.
Is he talking to him? Can he hear him? I'm confused by the dialogue here. Can they hear each other? Because they're both wizards? Or is it just like a narration thing?
We cannot stay here! This will be the death of the hobbits!
Frodo,
We will go through the mines.
so be it. How's your shoulder?
Better than it was.
And the ring? You feel its power growing, don't you? You must be careful now. Evil will be drawn to you from outside the Fellowship, to fear from within.
Who then do I trust?
You must trust yourself.
I feel like we can trust Aragorn and the elf. I feel like we can trust the dwarf, although there probably will be some sort of power struggle, because I feel like in fairy tale lands, what do you call that? In fantasy land, I feel like they're known to be very like brute and aggressive, but I feel like he's gonna die. I feel like there's gonna be a scene where like they have to trust him, and then like I don't know, something happened. Legolas, or wait, is Legolas the, oh wait, no, Legolas is the, wait, what's the elf's name? Is that Legolas? I don't know. This looks a little sketchy.
Reads, the doors of Durin, Lord of Moria. Speak, friend. Edro Hiaben.
Nothing's happening.
I once knew every spell in all the tongues of elves.
I thought Gimli said. I thought Gimli is like from here.
Alas,
Do they only have one horse among them?
Mines are no place for a pony, even one so brave as Bill.
Bill.
Go on, Bill.
What?
Don't worry, Sam. He knows the way home. Do not disturb the water.
Speak, friend.
Oh, does that mean there's a creature?
Bella.
What is in the water? Look behind you. Nothing.
Soon, Master Elf. This, my friend, is the home of my cousin Balrog.
This is no mine. It's a tomb.
Goblins.
How long has it been since you've...
We should never have come here.
Now get out! Get out!
Okay, so there is something in the water.
Spider!
Ugh! Whoa! Way more than an octopus. I hope this isn't a Hydra situation. Oh! What even is that? Oh!
Into the mines!
Okay, Legolas is that one. Boromir? I didn't. Okay. Wait, he said Legolas be quiet. Always a cave-in. Never just close the door. Always a cave-in.
we now have but one choice. We must face the long dark of Moria. Let us hope that our presence may go unnoticed. The wealth of Moria was not in gold or jewels, but mithril.
We've heard that before. What point of view are we looking at here?
Bilbo had a set of mithril rings
Yes.
that Thorin gave him.
Oh, that was a kingly gift.
Yes,
Thorin?
but its worth was greater than the value of the Shire.
Steep.
I have no memory of this place.
Gollum?
There's something down there.
It's Gollum.
Gollum.
He's been following us for 3 days.
He escaped the dungeons of Barad-dûr.
Escaped. Or was set loose.
Oh.
He will never be rid of his need for it. Yes, Smeagol, he was once called. Before the ring found him.
Oh. I can't remember if it was like Gollum, Smeagol. I thought it was two. Okay.
I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened.
So do all who live to see such times. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. It's that way.
He's remembered.
No, but the air doesn't smell so foul down here.
So are the other ones like a magic made trap of some kind? Because he said he doesn't remember it, and I'm assuming Gandalf remembers everything. He did also keep repeating precious, so...
The great realm and dwarf city of Dwarrowdale.
So are all of the dwarves dead? Or just in the mines? Whoa.
No. No.
Here lies Balin, Lord of Moria. They have taken the bridge and the second hall. We have barred the gates. The ground shakes. Trembles. We cannot get out. A shadow moves in the dark. They are coming.
Fool of a took. Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Uh-oh. Goblins? Or orcs? Ooh. Throw it on the fire, why don't we?
They have a cave troll.
They have a cave troll. Let us barricade ourselves in the room that everyone else died in. I kind of thought orcs were green. Cave troll. Shoot him in the eye. Kick him in the nuts. Oh. I don't want any of them to die, but at least one has to. Logistically, right? Ooh. Ooh, dual arrow. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Ooh.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Good old frying pan to the face. Oh. Jab him in the eye. Jab him in the eye. Do something. Don't die. Don't die. You gotta do something, man. The fuck is wrong with you? Good God, do anything. Literally anything. You could have jabbed him in the eye at least 11 times by now. Legolas was on top of his head. You're telling me you can't put down the bow and just and now you're fucking stabbed. I don't even feel bad right now. I'm sorry, just the fact that they keep panning to him like like just let them fight. I don't care because he's obviously not dead. If he is, that's actually crazy. Obviously.
He's alive.
There's 3 movies.
He should be dead. Let's be able to skewer the wild.
Oh, did Arwen make him immortal? What did she say to him? Grace something something? Why was he screaming and crying then? If he didn't even get stabbed. Goblins? Or more orcs?
To the bridge of Khazad-dûm.
Have we seen a- oh my god, that's a lot of them. Have we seen a goblin yet? Well, no one died. Oh. Oh gosh. Holy sheesh. What shall we do about this? Should have started running way before right now.
What is this new devilry?
Balrog.
I know what that is.
His foe is beyond any.
Okay, so start running. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Do we get to see it? What now?
Lead them on, Aragorn. Do as I say!
Oh! Oh gosh. Ooh.
Nobody tosses that dwarf.
Aw.
Not to be.
Oh god. Does Gandalf have any kind of spell here? Delivery! Imagine you jump like 3 seconds before that and fall to your death. And then the next person is just like, oh, I'll just take a nice step forward. Okay, not what I thought it was. Holy shit. Does it have wings?
You cannot pass. Gandalf!
Dark fire will not avail you! Flame of Udun! Go back to the shadow! You shall not pass!
Where does that lead to? No one's gonna help him?
Fly, you fools!
What? You had so much time to get there! Also, are we gonna act like Gandalf could not have just finished running across and been fine? I still don't believe he's dead. The somber music is making me think he's dead, but I don't believe that he's dead. Okay, maybe he is dead based off of all of this. My goodness.
Legolas, get them out.
Give them a moment, for pity's sake.
By nightfall, these hills will be swarming with orcs.
Damn, they really just killed him off like that? Weird vibe.
They say that a great sorceress lives in these woods. An elf witch. Of terrible power. All who look upon her fall under her spell.
Frodo.
And are never seen again.
Your coming to us is as the footsteps of doom. You bring great evil here, Ring-bearer.
Here's one dwarf she won't ensnare so easily. I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox.
Ooh.
The dwarf breathed so loud we could have shot him in the dark.
Lagovanen, Legolas Thranduilion. Aragorn and Dunedain. Estanen le Amen. You bring great evil with you. You can go no further.
So they need to, okay, so the way that this world works, areas are certain groups, and I'm assuming they just mean like they can't pass through. Gosh, the elf stuff is just so beautiful. This is like a planet that you would find in Star Wars or something. What's on the ground? Leaves? Galadriel and whoever they said the other one was.
The enemy knows you have entered here. What hope you had in secrecy is now gone.
How?
8 that are here, yet 9 there were set out from Rivendell. Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him.
Gandalf the Grey did not pass the borders of this land. He has fallen into shadow.
He was taken by both shadow and flame, a Balrog of Morgoth, for we went needlessly into the net of Moria.
Needless were none of the deeds of Gandalf in life. We do not yet know his full purpose.
Like her?
Do not let the great emptiness of Khazad-dûm fill your heart, Gimli, son of Gloin. For the world has grown full of peril, and in all lands love is now mingled with grief.
Is this who they were talking about? What's happening?
What now becomes of this fellowship? Without Gandalf, hope is lost.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Yet hope remains, while the company is true. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Go now and rest, for you are weary with sorrow and much toil. Tonight, you will sleep. Welcome, Frodo of the Shire. One who has seen the eye.
What does that mean? What does any of this mean? So is the eye... I mean, the eye has to do with the ring, but Gandalf... It's only happened on on several random occurrences. Seeing the giant, lava eye. I'm trying to remember, did he see it for a second when he didn't have the ring on? He did when they hit the ring. When Gimli hit the ring, he saw the eye. Okay, so she spoke to his mind. That's why earlier when the other evil long-haired guy was speaking and they were on the mountain, are they speaking to each other? Was he speaking into Gandalf's mind? Oh, they're singing. I never know if they're actually singing or if it's just the music. That modern ass pillowcase. I've seen that pillowcase at Target.
Take some rest. Borders are well protected.
I will find no rest here.
He's going through some emotional turmoil right now.
I heard her voice inside my head. She spoke of my father and the fall of Gondor.
Oh.
She said to me, even now there is hope left, but I cannot see it. It is long since we had any hope. My father is a noble man. His rule is failing. And our people lose faith. He looks to me to make things right, and I would do it. I would see the glory of Gondor restored. Have you ever seen his Aragorn?
Are they both from Gondor? Because he's the son of the guy, but didn't someone say that Aragorn is the heir? How old is everyone?
Our paths will lead us there. The lords of Gondor have returned.
Lords, multiple.
Will you look into the mirror?
What will I see?
Even the wisest cannot tell. I know what it is you saw, for it is also in my mind. It is what will come to pass if you should fail.
Oh, great.
It has already begun. He will try to take the ring. You know of whom I speak. One by one, it will destroy them all.
Okay, I'm assuming it's making us... Okay, It's either just being pretty straightforward and saying that Boromir is going to try to take the ring because he has been like sketchy about it the whole time, or it could be trying to make us think that and it's actually someone else. I'm afraid.
I will give you the One Ring. You offer it to me freely. I do not deny that my heart has greatly desired this. In place of a dark lord, you would have a queen, not dark but beautiful, terror of the morn.
That's not even the same person.
I pass the test. I will diminish and go into the west and remain Galadriel. I cannot do this.
I'm assuming so is it trying to show us that it can drive anyone crazy no matter how powerful and strong-willed? Because elves, they hold themselves to a pretty high standard, I would say, just based off of the interactions.
You are a ring bearer, Frodo. To bear a ring of power is to be alone. This is Nenya, the ring of adamant, and I am its keeper.
So is that one of the rings that was forged in the beginning?
And if you do not find a way, no one will.
Then I know what I must do. It's just afraid to do it.
Even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
Do you know how the orcs first came into being? They were elves once. Taken by the dark powers, tortured.
I need to get this guy's name.
Whom do you serve? Saruman.
Oh boy.
Hunt them down. Do not stop until they are found.
You will taste man flesh. Yikes.
One of the halflings carries something of great value. Kill the others.
I want to know which characters of the Fellowship are in the next movies, aka who doesn't die.
Never before have we clad strangers in the garb of our own people. May these cloaks help shield you from unfriendly eyes.
Who's gonna be the one that's gonna try to steal it?
Lembas. Elvish waybread. One small bite is enough to fill the stomach of a grown man.
They're gonna eat the whole damn thing.
How many did you eat? 4.
Every league you travel south, the danger will increase. Mordor orcs now hold the eastern shore, nor will you find safety on the western bank.
Not a fan of boats.
Seldom do orcs journey in the open under the sun, yet these have done so. They are Fadarai.
Okay, so now Aragorn's kind of the leader here.
My gift for you, Legolas, is a bow of the Galadrim, worthy of the skill of our woodland kin.
Wood elf and high elf? Is that what that means?
These are the daggers of the Lothlórien. They have already seen service in war. Do not fear, young Peregrine Took. You will find your courage. And for you, Samwise Gamgee, elven rope made of heathline.
Thank you, my lady. Have you run out of those nice shiny daggers?
The rope is gonna come in handy somehow.
And what gift would a dwarf ask of the elves?
Nothing, except to look upon the lady of the Galadrim one last time. For she is more fair than all the jewels beneath the earth.
Imagine being cast as that person. You would never be able to tell me anything.
Actually, there was one thing. No, I'm talking nonsense. It's quite impossible. Stupid.
I have nothing greater to give than the gift you already bear. Ameleth Dîn, Iantiguil Arwen, Undomiel. That choice is yet before her. You have your own choice to make, Aragorn. To rise above the height of all your fathers since the days of Elendil, or to fall into darkness with all that is left of your kin. Or Veritham, Elessar. our most beloved star. May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
What was her gift?
I asked her for one hair from her golden head. She gave me 3.
What do you do with that? Oh, I was just about to say, what now? God. That is so scary. Gollum.
I'm all right, but you're not. I promised Gandalf that I would. You can't help me, Sam.
Minas Tirith is the safer road. From there we can regroup, strike out for Mordor from a place of strength.
There is no strength in Gondor that can avail us.
You were quick enough to trust the elves. Have you so little faith in your own people? Yes, there is weakness, there is frailty, but there is courage also, and honor to be found in men. But you will not see that. You are afraid all your life. You have hidden in the shadows, scared of who you are, of what you are.
I will not lead the ring within 100 leagues of your city. Yargonath. My kin.
So, what are these statues marking? It's a gate, but for what? Honestly, so impressive that Gollum has kept up. Oh. What now? Travel on land?
Cross the lake at nightfall. Hide the boats and continue on foot. We approach Mordor from the north.
Oh, yes? It's a simple matter of finding our way through Moria. An impassable labyrinth of razor-sharp rocks. And after that, it gets even better. Festering, stinking marshland as far as the eye can see.
I suggest you take some rest.
Yeah, sounds like we're gonna need it.
We should leave now. No. Orcs patrol the eastern shore. We must wait for cover of darkness. It's not the eastern shore that worries me. Something draws near. I can feel it. Where's Frodo?
Amazing, fantastic idea. A fallen statue for who?
None of us should wander alone. You least of all.
Frodo? I know why you seek solitude. You suffer. I see it day by day. You sure you do not suffer needlessly? There are other ways, Frodo.
I know what you would say. It would seem like wisdom, but for the warning in my heart.
Warning?
There is no other way.
I ask only for the strength to defend my faith. If you would but lend me the ring.
No.
Why do you recoil? I am no thief.
You are not yourself.
What chance do you think you will have? They will find you. They will take the ring. And you will beg for death before the end. Go! It is not yours saved by unhappy chance. It could have been mine. It should be mine. Give it to me! Give it to me! No! Give it to me! No! You will take the ring to Sauron! You will betray us!
He's already going crazy. Are they gonna have to leave him behind?
Frodo. Frodo. Please. Frodo. Frodo! I'm sorry!
Yeah, meanwhile, he's going through hell right now with the ring on. God, is this what that scary guy was seeing all the time? Oh, how does he get to these dang places?
Frodo?
It has taken Boromir.
Where is the ring?
Stay away!
Frodo! I swore to protect you.
Can you protect me from yourself? Would you destroy it?
I would have gone with you to the end.
He's gonna fucking die.
Especially Sam. He will not understand.
Wait, what?
Go, Frodo.
Run!
Where? Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Mr. Frodo!
Yeah, go help him, go help him. Thank God. Is Frodo supposed to go all the way through everything else by himself? Well, they're pretty fucking dumb.
Frodo! Hide here, quick! What's he doing?
How?
Run, Frodo. Go. Hey!
Oh no. Oh. Ah. I don't want any of them to die.
The Horn of Gondor.
Boromir.
What does that mean? Is he attracting them? Oh, he is. Oh my god, there's so many of them. No, he's about to die! Run, please, no! Oh my god, no! No. No. I knew it. They're just gonna keep shooting him and he's gonna keep getting up. Don't tell me they're gonna die too. Oh, they're gonna take both of them because... Don't. No. Someone. No, he better not die. Oh. What is that? No. Legolas. Oh.
They took the little ones.
He's down.
Frodo. Where is Frodo?
I let Frodo go.
Then you did what I could not. I tried to take the ring from him.
The ring is beyond our reach now.
Forgive me. I did not see. I have failed you all.
I can't cry. I have to stream right after this.
You have kept your honor.
The world of men will fall. And all will come to darkness. And my city to ruin.
I do not know what strength is in my blood, but I swear to you, I will not let the White City fall. Nor our people fail.
Our people. Our people.
You are too late.
I would have followed you, my brother. My captain. My king.
I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All you have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to you.
Not alone! Frodo! Go back, Sam! I'm going to Mordor alone. Of course you are. And I'm coming with you! You can't swim! Sam! Sam! I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. Oh, Sam.
Now, Kith. Are the other two just gonna get killed?
Frodo and Sam have reached the eastern shore.
You mean not to follow them? Frodo's fate is no longer in our hands.
Seems like he's gonna die.
Then it has all been in vain. The Fellowship has failed.
Not if we hold true to each other. We will not abandon Merry and Pippin to torment and death.
Here you go.
Not while we have strength left.
Leave all that can be spared behind.
We travel light. Let us hunt some orc.
What is his accent?
Yes!
Mordor. I hope the others find a safer road. I don't suppose we'll ever see them again.
We may yet, Mr. Frodo.
Sam. I'm glad you're with me.
Just kidding. Why does he call him Mr. Frodo? What are their ages? I'm still confused about that. I thought they were the same age. I thought they were both like 12. But they might not be 12. They were drinking. Well, I guess they aged differently. Maybe? Surely. Damn. Okay, so Aragorn did not die, which is a win. I would have been so upset. Boromir did die, though, and I actually, even though he was kind of a tempestuous character, I really liked him because I liked his intensity. I liked that his unpredictability. I do like a tormented character a bit, you know, it adds a really nice backstory. So we still have 7 of the 9 left. I'm assuming the second movie will, like how I was asking earlier, I'm assuming the plot will not be like a random new plot. It's still the same thing. So the very end of the movies, I'm assuming, is when the ring is destroyed and whatever goes on. What the heck are we gonna do about... I still don't know that other guy's name. The other wizard. I still don't know his name. What are we gonna do about him? And we need to figure out what's gonna happen with Aragorn. Is he gonna go to the White Tower? White Town? I can't remember. There's a lot of information. This is a lot of lore. So, but I mean, so far, I love it. So far, I love this. I'm really excited to watch the other movies. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope my commentary wasn't too noob. Again, like I knew nothing about this. I knew the names of the characters, but I didn't know anything that happened. So this was really great. And I can't wait to watch the next ones with you. Editor Claire here to give some post-edit opinions because obviously upon a rewatch while editing, I had a lot more to say than initially after only being able to take something in once. So I wanted to give this because some people do enjoy the editor's notes. If you don't, then you can skip this section. But I do have a lot to say. So I think some people might want to hear this. So like I said in the very beginning, I had no concept of time whatsoever, so the effect of the ring on Frodo and the others becomes more obvious once I learned that, but that was only post-watching that people on Patreon were like, hey, by the way, so much time has passed. So just get that out of the way right in the beginning. Another thing that you will have noticed is that I get really annoyed with Frodo in some moments, but that's just me being like a movie watcher, me not being like an actual critique. Like, obviously, I know that Frodo is trying his best. He's a little hobbit that was thrown into this whole big scheme out of nowhere. He's just happily living in the Shire, and all of a sudden they're like, you have to take the most evil ring in history and you have to carry it, and it's going to drive you crazy, but you have to do it because you're a hobbit. You're a small little hobbit, and you're not capable of anything, but you have to do this. And you're going to have to take it for 6 months all the way to the most evil place in the world. And he's just like, and you're going to have to take all the people that you love with you and also a bunch of other people, and you're going to be responsible for them. And so obviously Frodo is carrying this huge burden and also the physical and emotional and mental weight of the ring. So I know Frodo's trying his best. I don't actually hate him, but the point, he could have stabbed the cave troll in the eye. He could have done that several times. I'm just saying. Okay, the thing that I want to talk about the most, and then after I'll talk about like some questions that I still have and things that might be a spoiler for you guys to answer, but I'm just kind of curious. But the first thing I want to talk about is Boromir, because Boromir is my favorite character, because you guys know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I love a troubled character. And I think out of all of them, Boromir is just the obvious pick for a favorite character for so many reasons. Because we don't even really know that much about Boromir. Like, he mentions his father, he mentions Gondor, and how, like, the people are losing faith in, I guess, him. Because I'm assuming his father is, like, well, they said Aragorn is, like, the true heir to Gondor. Does that mean that Boromir's father is the king of Gondor currently? I don't really know, but he's talking about how he's really upset because Gondor is failing and the people are losing belief, and like he's just really disappointed at himself. And at first we know that he doesn't really accept Aragorn. Like, the whole conversation with, like, this might be in the first half, I can't really remember. Yeah, this is in the first half when they're in Rivendell and Aragorn is like looking at the blade that was used to take the ring from Sauron in the first place, and he gets like upset. And when he learns who Aragorn is, first of all, one question, does Boromir know that Aragorn is not a regular human? I can't remember if this was in the movie or if someone in the Patreon comments told me, but Aragorn is not a regular human, and apparently he's like 80. He looks damn good for 80. But anyway, so does Boromir know that, or is Boromir thinking this whole time that Aragorn is just like a man, like he is? So then obviously he's incredibly jealous because Boromir wants to be who Aragorn is, not only in like the fact that he is the heir, but also very honorable, and he feels like he has done a lot, and I feel like Boromir is very insecure about that. But another thing is that I don't think I realized the significance at this time until I watched later scenes, but Boromir had the ring in his hand on the mountain when Frodo falls, and somehow the necklace falls off of, whatever, the logistics of it are fine. The necklace falls off of Frodo, and Boromir picks it up, and like he goes into his little like, but then he gives the ring to Frodo. Like, he willingly gives it up, which is something that not even the guy with Elrond could do. Like, he couldn't even give it up, you know? And I said, like, why didn't he just fight him then and there? But apparently, that wouldn't have done anything, because then Elrond would have been taken by the power of the ring. I don't know. So, moral of the story, don't try to take it. Fight the feeling. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So Boromir is probably one of those characters where you watch it the first time. Like, I can imagine this being like, I'm watching this as a kid, because this is probably something that a lot of you guys watched when it came out, like a long time ago. So everyone feels old now. But you probably watched this as a kid and you were like, oh, Boromir, he's trying to take the ring. Like, oh, gosh. And then you get older and you realize, like, wow, Boromir is me. Like, if I would not be Aragorn, I would be Boromir. I would probably be Pippin or Merry if we're being serious. But Boromir is not given enough credit, and that totally makes sense to me. Like, people will think he's like the anti-hero. Like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna use it for my own plans. I love Boromir, and I honestly don't think that his original thought to take the ring was for evil, and it wasn't even really for his own power. It was, in the beginning, it seems like maybe it would be for himself, but then later, as he continues, we learn that he is just, he's so, I mean, first of all, we see him going through insane emotional turmoil, basically the whole movie. Like, when Galadriel is talking to his mind, it's like he's really, really feeling everything. He's really feeling everything. And so in the beginning, when he wants to take the ring, when they're all meeting at Rivendell, like, it would seem, oh, he wants it for his own reasons. He's going to take it and be super powerful. But really, at least what I interpret it to be, I could be wrong. Maybe if I read the book, well, I will read the book. Maybe when I read the book, I'll learn that I'm wrong and he really did just want to become the new Sauron. But I think he just wanted it to bring glory back to Gondor, because he talks about this continuously. And we even see him be super upset over, I wrote it down. I wrote everything down because I will ramble for so long and forget what I'm talking about. He's deeply offended by Aragorn's initial lack of trust in the capabilities of men. And that's the scene when they're all sleeping in Rivendell. No, it's not in Rivendell. It's by the river. And he's like, Aragorn is like, I'm not going to bring it to your city. And he's like, have you lost faith in the, like, men are still honorable. Men have all the, like, you don't believe in us. And so he's deeply offended. And so this is the one thing that makes me think, like, maybe he does know that Aragorn is not a regular person. I think someone told me what race he is. Is that a race? I don't know. But anyway, I think he really just, I don't think he ever had evil intentions. Obviously, he ends up being corrupted, but that's just the ring. Even Frodo is compelled to put it on sometimes. And even like Gandalf and Galadriel and all these other characters are swayed by the ring. But I don't think ever had, like, he didn't even want it for his own personal power. It was just for Gondor. And the reasonings behind that are unclear at this moment. Like, there's probably so much behind his character because, like I said, we don't know too much about him. And then he dies. So, you know, what else is there to know about him? But I am really disappointed about that because I love Boromir. But, sorry, she's on X Games mode right now. But it was never for power. Even though the ring corrupted him, I don't think his intentions were ever evil. But also, being combined with his inherent jealousy of Aragorn, whether that's because he's the true heir to Gondor or because Aragorn is just the type of guy that he wants to be, it could be a combination of all of that. But, like, despite Boromir, from what we learn from him, he's just been trying his best. And his people are still losing hope. So he's thinking, oh my gosh, the ring will help me. Like, I can help my city. The people will believe again. And he's probably even more upset by this because he's just thinking, oh, if they knew that Aragorn was here, like the true heir, that would probably reinstill their hope and courage without the ring. So it's probably just building up more inside of him. And talking about the end, he was so determined to redeem himself and prove his worth, to be able to protect the hobbits, because, I mean, throughout the movie, we see him really going out on a limb and saving the hobbits and going out of his way to make sure that everyone else was thinking about the hobbits. Like, after Gandalf died, and he was like, just give them a minute, like, just give them a second. Like, they were all very clearly in distress, and Frodo was missing that one time when he went up to the statue and he was like, where? He was the one looking for Frodo. Actually, I think it happens twice. And then the mountain collapsed and he's thinking about the hobbits, like the hobbits will die. Like and he was also helping them fight and like playing with them. And he accidentally cuts Merry, I think. And then they just like wrestle and like they have fun together. And so he clearly cares about them. And it just makes it so much worse in the end when they kidnap Merry and Pippin, and the first thing that he says is that they took them. And I will say, I was trying so hard not to cry. I was holding, you can see me like, because I had to do a subathon immediately after that. If you don't know what that is, I stream on Twitch. It's basically where I would have been live for like multiple days straight. So like I couldn't start it being like, like I was trying so hard not to cry because I just did my makeup and stuff. So I would have, if it was any other circumstance, the tears would have been flowing really, really hard. But Boromir was just always looking out for them, and then in the end when they took them, he was so broken up about it. And I think that him fighting through being shot by so many arrows is just, he just knew that he just felt that he had to keep proving his worth to them, because if he died then people, like, I feel like what he was thinking is, if I die now, they will view me as a complete failure. But if I'm able to protect the hobbits, even if I die, they will still think of me highly, because he was obviously very guilty about trying to take the ring from Frodo. We see him say that to Aragorn, and even earlier, he's being extremely saddened by all the actions that he's doing, but he has no control. And so I think that he was just worried what other people were going to say and think about him, and that just... And like I said in the beginning, he doesn't really like Aragorn. He's jealous. I mean, I'm sure that he deep down knows that Aragorn is the rightful heir and he can't do anything about that. But he ends up accepting Aragorn in the end and saying that he was his king. I actually have stuff to do after this as well, so no crying thinking about it. But I just think that Boromir is a perfect depiction of a human. Boromir is a perfect character in my mind. I love him. Okay, the last things I'm going to say are just like some questions and things that I'm still a little just confused by. The first thing is that I kind of talked about this, but it's really important how Galadriel was swayed by the ring even. Like she overcame the test, but we saw her go through that weird... The CGI, like the 2 or 3 CGI moments really threw me off because I was not expecting that at all. I thought they would just do like cinematic effects, but it was like full-on crazy stuff with Bilbo and Galadriel. I think that was actually maybe the only 2. I think. Oh no, there was 3 moments because once Bilbo does it to Gandalf. But anyway, so Aragorn is like not at all swayed by the ring, because when Frodo holds his hand out, Aragorn gets closer, but he, like, I guess you could interpret it as he's still struggling through it, but he does close Frodo's hand. So I'm kind of curious how that can happen. And I think that's probably sort of a spoiler answer question, but I'm just interested to know if we get more of that in the book maybe. Also, please don't please don't leave comments about in the book it goes like this, because I will read the book, and just like with all the other things that I'm watching that have a book or another, like a comic or whatever it is, I will treat them as 2 different experiences. So I don't want to get spoiled for something, because obviously a movie can't have everything that a book has. Like, it's huge. So please don't leave comments about the books. I won't read them, not in a rude way, but just in a, I want my own experience to be what it is. But anyway, next question I have is, do we ever get answers on how Aragorn's exile kind of started? Because he's not a human and he's not an elf. Was his mother an elf? Why is there a statue of Aragorn's mother in Rivendell? And how did his relationship with Arwen start? We need like a Attack of the Clones movie for Aragorn and Arwen. Like, that's mostly just revolving around their romance. And then a question I had, but then it sort of got answered while I was editing. How was the Balrog in Moria? Because Gimli didn't mention anything about that. He was just like, oh yeah, my friends live in there. Let's go in there. And then there's just the Balrog. So, but then I think Saruman says this. The dwarves delved too greedily, and you know what, they awoke. He says that, and Gandalf... And also, I still don't know. Could Gandalf hear him, like, on the mountain and other times when Saruman was talking? Because we hear it because it's put over the movie, but could Gandalf and them hear that? I still don't know. But anyway, so how was the Balrog in Moria is my question. Is it because something that the dwarves did? Is the Balrog like attracted to... I don't know. And also, I say this a few times throughout the movie, I was really confused by what Arwen gave Frodo by the river after the Nazgul tried to follow them. Because I thought what she was doing, it seemed like really low key for her to make him immortal, but I was like, maybe did she just use some of her life force? Like, I just don't know what happened there, because later on I forgot he was wearing the armor and then he got stabbed and I was like, wait, did Arwen's like whatever? And also, what does, I don't know, the pendant that she gave Aragorn, I don't fully understand the purpose behind it. I know that it's a big deal and I know that it has something to do with like her elven powers, but whatever. And also, I apologize to Celeborn because I feel like he's super overlooked. Isn't he? I looking back at like their introduction, isn't he supposed to be kind of equal to Galadriel? Why did they like kind of pretend that he was not there? Like they kind of just made him look like a trophy husband. Maybe that's the case. Maybe he's not that powerful and Galadriel is more powerful. But like I feel like they made her look so like, and he was just kind of like, he was just kind of there. And then last thing about Galadriel and Gandalf, Frodo was able to see the eye because he had the ring and like he had touched the ring, but the only two people who were able to see the eye, like when Gimli hits it, when Gandalf picks it up, and also when Galadriel is at the water bowl thing with Frodo, she says that like she has seen the same thing that he saw in the cauldron. I guess that's not a cauldron, but so is it that Galadriel had, so I'm assuming that Gandalf has a ring like Galadriel, and that's why, but it's not the same. It surely is not the same ring because then Sauron would have been controlling them. So they have other rings, but then does the ring allow for the future sight? So they're only people who wear those rings can see the eye? I just don't know how that, because could Galadriel see the eye or could she just see what happens? Because at the end, Frodo sees the eye. And then Galadriel was like, I saw all of that too. So maybe it wasn't the eye. Maybe it was just the vision. Anyway, those were my questions. So if you have any answers that are not spoilers or anything about the book, feel free to leave them. If not, just leave a smiley face emoji and just be like, I can't tell you. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see the full version, it's up on Patreon as well as all kinds of other stuff if you want. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again soon. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. I post stuff weekly. Actually, right now when you're seeing this will probably be around the time that this is happening. My house is going to have to be torn apart because there's a water leak in my floor and they're going to have to rip up like half of my house. So I won't be able to be on my regular schedule, but know that I will be back soon posting regularly. So fingers crossed that it doesn't take that long and they don't accidentally pull my full house out of the ground. But I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.